Yeah, okay, all of you. So I hope my voice is clear, everyone. So good evening, all of you. So from today onwards, so I would be start the JavaScript tutorials. I would be start the JavaScript tutorials. Okay, okay, fine. So let us. I can go ahead with the notepad in this. So let us try to understand. So the first question is, what is JavaScript? This is the first question, guys. Like if you attend any interviews, normal HTML and CSS, the both are designs which will give good feel and look to the website. And HTML is the structure of the web page, and the CSS will give the designs to that page. And what the JavaScript will do? It will do. It will give dynamic nature to the website, dynamic nature to the page, dynamic nature to the page. So again, there might be a question like what is dynamic page and what is static page? Static page means so every time it will give the same content for any request. But where in case of dynamic, I would say, where in case of where in case of a dynamic page, so it will give a different content for every request. It will give dynamic content for every request. Okay, fine. Now, what is JavaScript? So here we'll try to understand what is JavaScript. Java's JavaScript is a, I would say, lightweight interpreted language. Lightweight interpreted and JIT compiled programming language. JIT compiled programming language. Programming language. I hope you guys are clear with my statements. Okay, fine. The next question, I would say, next point is lightweight means to operate, it can operate with less memory. Okay, lightweight allows you to operate less memory, to operate less memory. Okay, next we have interpreted allows line by line translation. Line by line translation. Line by line translation. Okay, next we have compile allows you to translate all lines simultaneously at same time. Compile or compiler allows to translate all lines simultaneously at same time. Okay, there are two types of compiling techniques we have. There are two types of compiling techniques we have. Techniques we have. Techniques we have. Okay. What are the two techniques? So the first one is, I would say, just in time, JITA, which means just in time. And next one is where I would say ahead of time. Okay, ahead of time. Okay, fine. So generally, let us assume, I would say, yeah. So if you can see here, so generally the browser which we can make the website, which will I would say we will make very user interfaces, very impressive user interfaces, right? So normally every time, so for example, if you want to login with the login registration form, that every time it can load the content from the database itself, right? Yes. So the main purpose of JavaScript also, it can reduce the burden on the server. So the next point where I am writing here, JIT translator. JIT translate JavaScript in browser when it is requested in when it is requested in browser. Next, AOT translate JavaScript on server before it is requested in browser. Before it is requested. Before it is requested in browser. Okay. Next, AOT ahead of time require explicit JavaScript compiler. Explicit. The next point is AOT requires explicit JavaScript compilers. Compilers are like, I would say, mm, V8, Babel, and Node, etc. Okay, fine. Next. What is the next point is JavaScript is a programming language that support various programming approaches. Next point is JavaScript is a programming language. JavaScript is a programming language that supports various that supports various programming approaches. What are the various programming approaches? It would be, first one is functional programming. Second one is, I would say, structural programming. And third one is imperative. Third one is imperative programming. Third one is imperative programming. Okay. Next, fourth one is object oriented programming. Object object orient programming. Okay, fine. Next thing is, yeah, JavaScript is not a OOP language. It supports the features of the OOP. JavaScript is not a OOP language. OOP language. It supports features of OOPs. Okay, it supports the features of OOPs. Next point, here we have JavaScript is a programming language used in various layers and applications. Like those are like JavaScript can be used. First one is, I would say, client side, and the second one is, I would say, server side, and next third, I would say, in database. Okay, and fourth point, I would say, in animation tools. So in client side, what it would be like, we use the languages like HTML, no? So in that we will use this one, like with Node.js. Next, where we have in database with MongoDB, with MongoDB. Next, in animations, we can do with Flash and CAD systems, Flash and CAD systems, CAD systems. Okay, fine, very good. Now the next question is, yeah. So the thing, this is the general, the main, the purpose of JavaScript. JavaScript is a lightweight, interpreted, and a just-in-time compiled programming language, and it allows the to operate less memory. Okay, yeah. Next point is JavaScript client side. Basically, it will reduce the uh, server burden on the server. So what it will do, JavaScript client side. So here basically what I would say. So the first point here, I would say script client is required to reduce the burden on the server. Burden on the server. Next point is it can improve the performance of application by managing various interactions client side, interactions with client side, client side. Next, JavaScript can handle. Next point is what I would say. JavaScript can handle various various interactions, client side, like which includes. So the first one is DOM manipulations. DOM manipulations. So this I would mention like as DOM manipulations. DOM manipulations. So here, what it would be like, adding element to page, and next, here it would be removing element from the page, and next here it would be updating the data into the element. Next, I would say configuring styles to the element, configuring styles to the element. Next point where I would say configuring events to the elements dynamically. Configuring events to elements dynamically. Next point is validations. So what kind of validations you can able to perform by using JavaScript? Verify the user input. Next one is validate the input. Validates the input. And next point is reports. Reports if it is not according to requirement, not according to requirement. Next, the concept to have client side interactions. Client side interactions. So here the first point is managing client memory, and next point is where I would say managing client devices, managing client devices. Next, where I would say managing locations, managing locations, and managing sharing of data, sharing of data, sharing of data with other application on client server, client server, client server, client server. Okay, these are the some, uh, but there are some drawbacks. There are some issues with the JavaScript. Next heading is issues with JavaScript as a language. What are the issues? We'll try to understand. So the okay, first point is JavaScript is not a strongly typed language. Strongly strongly typed language, which means if I declare like var x equal to like some value 10 and x equal to some generally if you go with like in case of like here I am able to showing the int value, and here I am able to but in case of any other languages, if you go with the Java, that is invalid. But if you can see here it is valid. This is called JS is a strongly typed language. Next point is JS is not a implicitly typed language. Typed language, which means for example if I mention like age equal to some 22, so no need to mention any and all, also it can able to allow the value. Next, JavaScript is not structured in handling data like schema. So like this, for example, if we are able to purchase one TV, so in that case how it would be, I can say name, that would be like this TV, and I can say price some 4,500, like this it would be like this, right? Mm. So it would be like this. Okay, next point is Mm, Next fourth point is JS is not an OOP language. Not JS is not an OOP language. OOP language. It have the issues with. It have the issues with. What are the issues it have? The first thing is code extensibility. Code extensibility. Next one is code level security. Code level security. Next, third one is dynamic polymorphism, etc. Dynamic polymorphism, etc. Okay, fine. Next point with respect to this one is JS is not secured and can be blocked by browser solutions. Browser solutions like you can use TypeScript as alternative. Okay, fine. Next up, it is strongly typed. It is strongly typed. Next one is it is strictly typed. It is strictly typed. It is an OOP language. OOP language. Okay, so this is generally okay. So which version we are currently running? ES 3. CS is the ES 4. Okay, next heading is integrating. Next heading is integrating JavaScript into the page. Okay, so there are three ways, guys. You can integrate JS with page. There are three ways. One is inline. Second one is I would say embedded, and third one is where I would say external file. External file. There are three ways actually. First one is the inline, second one is the embedded, and third one is the external. Third one is the external. Okay. So where inline is a technique where all JS functions defined JS functions defined within the element within the HTML element within the HTML element. Okay, yeah. So that the syntax for this one is I can take one Java file and then where I can show you, for example, where I would take Java one folder, Java ES Java evening batch. Okay, this is the folder which I created. So in this I would like to create one more file, that is some demo dot html. Okay, okay, fine. So this is the html file. So this I would like to open with notepad. Yeah, fine. Now already we know na HTML. This is the um, so here where we have the head and here also we have the body. Yeah, this is okay. And now we are discussing about mm, inline CSS. Inline CSS meaning all JavaScript we can mention in with element. Like for example, here I would like to take some div. Here on click equal to, so here I am giving some name. On click so here generally I am using this one, right? Generally I would like to mention here simply as let window dot let window dot let window dot let for example, or else we can try with a window mm, dot print method. Okay, so where I would mention like this. This is the like some simple message which I would like to mention, print. Okay, so this is div. So this is a file which I'm simply this I would like to run this one. So where I would mention open with print is coming. No. Okay, now once again, yeah, click on this. Yeah, now you can see some internal function is working now. Some internal function, how the function is working, this is because of JS function within the element within the element within the element. I hope you guys are clear now. I hope you guys are clear. Okay, fine. Next, embed CSS. Next point is embed CSS. Here syntax for this one is div tag is a div tag. On click is the predefined event. So when you click on that, then window dot print method. Okay, fine. Now here I can give some text. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, this is the thing. Next. Okay, so there are three ways to integrate the page. You can integrate JS with, there are three ways: inline, embed, and extend. So inline JS means where inline JS is the technique where all JS functions defined within the HTML element. Next we have the third one now, that is embed. Embed mean where all is the technique where all the JS functions defined within the script tag. So next, embed. Embed is the technique where all JS functions defined within the script tag. Okay, so which generally the syntax for this one is where I would mention yeah, here I can take any element, so in that I would mention the on click is the event. So when on click, so here I would like to give some method name, so some name is the method name I would like to take. Okay, and yeah, on click, so some data here, I'm taking some message. Yeah, okay, fine. So div on click name is the method, and so generally what does it mean by embed? Embed is the technique where all JS functions defined within the script tag. So generally where generally head is the like in the HTML document it is defined with, there are two parts, head, again body. Again in the head it will have the majorly I would say link, title, and where I would say script tag as well. Okay, fine. Now here I would like to take the script tag, and this is the opening script tag, and this is the closing script tag. So inside we have the concept called functions. So function name equal to, so here I would like to whatever the functionality we want, that we can mention here itself. For example, here I would like to mention document dot some print or some alert message, something you can mention here. But here remember this point, the function, this is function is the keyword, and this is the function name, and this should be the same function name, and this should be the same. Okay, fine. Now simply we can go ahead with again the file. So this is the code actually. Now simply I would like to come here, and here I want to create one more file. Yeah, I can mention the file name called demo.js. Oh, no. This is, once again, go open this demo.html. Open this one. Yeah. Now, here on click, give the name. I am giving the method name, and inside the head, you can mention as script. Yes. Here, mm, function is the keyword, can mention as the name, like this is the scope of the function. So here basically I would like to write document dot, you can write alert, and you can write a print anything. For example, here I would like to write alert some message I want to write, like hello is the some message I would like to write. Okay, yes, this is the thing embed css which I written. Simply I am coming to here where I would like to open this one. Yes, I opened. Click on this. Click on this. Now you can able to get the data which you can come to here on click and name. On click and name, body. This is okay. You can take with document dot print. You can take as the print. Okay, fine. Now we'll try to check this with it. Check this one. This is embed CSS. So make sure this name should be the same. Okay, fine. Now I would like to come to here. I'm trying to click on it. I'm trying to click on it. Okay, so when you try to click on that, then it would come to there itself. Come to here. Name is this one, no? On click, the method name we mention like as this one, and here we should mention script type equal to, because the browser will not understand, so we need to mention text or javascript. Okay, text or javascript. Now you can come to here, reload this one, click on this one. This is mandatory step when we are writing the script. Come back. Inside the head, I taken script type equal to text, or I would say JavaScript, and where I taken like as a function, and document dot print, document dot print. Make sure everything is matters, capitalization, lowercase, uppercase, everything, spellings, everything is matters. Everything is matters. For example, here I would like to take document dot some method called write method, which where I would mention some message called hello world. Okay, yeah, fine. So when I click on this, you should reload, and when you click on this, so you can see here hello world, the data is coming. This is coming because of we written embed css. We written embed css. Okay, fine. Next, there is a third concept we have, that is called external I would say JS, where external JS is the technique where all the JS function defined, where all the within one Java JS file. Actually, we'll take one um, which is the technique, Java functions can be defined. I would say can be defined in external file with extension .js. Okay, so mm, like you can reuse the across the pages. So when what is the best, like we can write the functions, define functions in one JS file that we can reuse across the multiple pages. It will increase the number of requests and also page load time. You can minify the code as well. So this the same code. What I would say, this same code, simply what I would do here, coming to Java batch. So here I would like to rename this file as JS file. Okay. Rename as JS file, which I would like to mention demo.js. Okay. Yeah. So inside I would like to write like a function name equal to, this is the scope of the function, and in that um, function print a ticket, normally where I would mention like as some name itself I would like to take window.print is the method. Okay, fine. Yeah, where I would mention some hello. Okay, yeah, this file we need to embed to here. How we can embed demo.js? So simply can go there and here remove this script tag, add the link tag link. So here you can mention type as um, text, or I would say javascript, and you can mention as src equal to demo.js. That's it. That's it. So simply what I did here, js file I created out like one external file, so where I defined all the js functions inside. So coming sessions we can see the more and more functionality, but as of now, and I defined with some functions in that js file that I integrated with this demo.html. This demo.html. Okay, now we can able to from this file. Mm, so click on this, reload the page. If that is not appearance, you have to cross check link type text javascript src demo.js on click name, or else you can mention like this as well, demo.js. Open this one, window dot letter, mention like as window dot letter. Save this file, again come to the demo.html file, and you can open with cursor. Here you can able to get the data of that external file. You can cross check window.print only can take. Yes, print. Okay, window.print. Next come to here, that you have to check, and you can check like this also, like you can go to the inspect, and there is a network itself. You can blow this one, and then you can reload, and then there is a demo.html, no, that you can click on this. Yeah, now go to that demo.html, open this one. So here instead of link you can mention as script tag. Okay, fine. Now you can save this one, go to there, reload, click on this. Now you can see here the functionalities working. So generally, so in case of script, you should integrate external file into the HTML file using script tag only itself, not link. Just you can use script tag itself. Script tag itself. So I can give the revision what we discussed so far. So today we discussed about these all the topics, like how to integrate JS to the HTML page and what is JavaScript. So these are all the things we discussed today. These are all the things we discussed today. And there is the concepts we have, like Java input techniques, Java output techniques. So these kind of there are Java input techniques and there are Java output techniques as well. So that we can discuss tomorrow. Okay. So that's it today, guys. We'll meet you on tomorrow. Thank you all of you.